Yeah, there you go. Dead Hand Collection is now available, featuring 17 finishes, 22 all-new gloves. What? All-new gloves? What? Access items in the Dead Hand Collection at the Dead Hand Terminal. Available as a weekly drop. Hold on a second. Oh, God, they're available right now. Ah! Okay, relax. We might need to go do some barters right now. I was about to do a giveaway. Well, no, sorry, lads. Sorry, no, barters. Okay, all right, yep, let's roll. We were literally just talking about the New York thing. Where is it? Because they're sitting there saying, well, New York wants us to remove trading and, well, everything Valve related. I was about to say Rust, but I guess other games would also be affected as well. Well then, let's hope that doesn't really get anywhere. But let's start preparing for this, chat. I think we need to focus now. Yes, we do. So if there's a new terminal, all I need to do is just grab the name of it, paste that in. Boo. Okay, soon. Soon, that will become marketable, all right? Okay, now whilst we're here, let's start like preparing some barters and whatnot. But we also have to respect that these new skins, they well, we won't be able to get a decent price down fully figured out immediately, will we? We might have to play it a little bit safer with the mil specs and the restricteds. But then, of course, you know, classifieds, coverts, yeah, it should be good. Now, if they've got gloves in a terminal, does that mean it will offer it to you? And then you can, oh yeah, actually, that's too bad. That's not too bad. Why did this never have any knives or gloves in it then? Right, we'll see. Anyway, so we got to try and figure out what's in it. Do we have the link yet? Do we know what they look like? Do we have the names? Because I can see it's there. It might be on their Twitter. Oh, there we go. Dead Hand Collection. Oh, wow. Okay, first of all. Okay. Yep, there you go. Okay, that'll probably be sought after. I know we need more green ones. People are kind of desperate for that. I can't help but imagine the cyberpunky ones will probably be appreciated. Those look quite nice. The flames also look pretty cool. Anyway, focusing. Queen's Gambit, Fully Tuned, Death Gaze, Kintsugi, Crane Flight, Urban Sovereign, Galligator, that's cool, Amberline, Electrum, Fire Breathing, RMX, Silent Shot. Oh, that's a pretty cool mil-spec USP. Remember, you can't trade up to that. So a Factory New for that might be pretty valuable. That looks cool. Dark Polymer, Fusion, Fragment, Zuba Stick, Blocks. All right, cool. So I think the smart thing to do is probably go ahead and start getting like the Factory News and whatnot for the restricteds. You're not going to see the reds and the pinks too quickly. It's never really that quick. But the problem is that you're going to have to kind of like find a similar weapon and then just change the name of it. Also, as you said, are they even marketable right now? I don't remember if the terminal skins were instantly marketable. If it's not, cool. I get to breathe, and because right now it's Wednesday night, and of course I'm in the UK, so I'm 8 hours ahead of where Valve time zone is. Regardless, what happens is it was to figure out when these skins become marketable. It rolls up to the next midnight, and then it's 7 days from there. So it's Wednesday, where Valve is located. So rolling up to Thursday midnight, 7 days later, in theory, all of these skins will now become marketable then. But I'm under the impression they might be marketable right now. Let's go ahead and prepare. So copy only the name. Queen's Gambit. Remember to capitalize the parts that are supposed to be capitalized. Boom. Right, so that means I now have a prepared link for Queen's Gambit Factory New. There's your example. Now we have to go back and then look at all of these items. So let's just go prepare like the purples. Like Electrum looks cool, right? So that's clearly an M4 suppressed. Let's go ahead and find an M4 suppressed. Grab all of the name. Here we go. Electrum. Cool. Boom. Easy stuff. Now I could also do like minimal wear, field tested, well worn, battle scarred. Just make sure you do it appropriately. The easiest way to do it is like search specifically for like for example, field tested. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So field, paste, There we go. Why are we getting G3? That'll do. Right. No, that's M4A4. Oh, watch out. Make sure you're getting the right one. So over to here. Let's grab you. And then what we'll do is we'll change it from Boreal Forest to Electrum. Boom. Done. There you go. So that's how you can prepare. But Hedge, you might want to get a move on. I think this update's actually gone through now. Right. So, again, still not sure if the skins are actually instantly marketable. In theory, they will be. So let's get a move on. Let's start organising ourselves a little bit better. Okay, I just got clued in. Thank you very much, Mr. Antonomy. Right, so the Genesis terminal, when that first appeared, that was instantly available. It's a weekly drop. But you still purchased the skins in-game, didn't you? So that would mean all the skins will be 7-day cooldown. So I repeat, that would mean next Thursday, that would be like 8 o'clock in the morning UK time. But that would be midnight Thursday, literally 00 next week, all right? So if you're available, like if you can figure out your time zones compared to them, yeah. So, okay. All the skins have to be bought within the next, let's see here, about 9 hours. And if they're not found within that 9-hour window, they will not be able to be sold on the first day, as in next Thursday. But then if they are found like on the Friday, aka what would be technically the next day, no, because it'll be no, because if they are bought on Thursday, it rounds up to next Friday. Yeah, it's weird. I know it's weird. I'll have to put like the little cooldown thing, the video that explains it all. I had to put it in the description of the video. Yeah, okay, cool. So yep. At least people will be aware of what's going on. So I should be focusing now, trying to get that terminal. So is it sealed dead hand terminal? Is it just dead hand terminal? Yeah, right now that's sitting there about what, like 25 cents USD? It got cheap, but it also didn't have any knives. It didn't have any gloves. And those new gloves, I mean, I'm just saying, they do look quite pretty. They do look quite pretty. Oh, yes, indeed. Get a good look at them. Yes, yes. What do you reckon? Are they the most valuable? Or am I just thinking wrong? Like, what would you like the most out of them? Anyway, yep, the skins also look wonderful, but yes, it appears everything will only become available next Thursday. At the very least, if we're going to do like a video, at least people will walk away knowing what's going to happen. Now, let me inform you, there'll be certain software, because I can't say the 3-letter word that explains what they are, because apparently doesn't like it when I say it. There'll be a lot of that going on. But remember, you can prepare your barders beforehand, right? I just kind of showed you how to do that in a second ago. Like, you can prepare it, and when the time is right, when the day is here, yes. So as long as you're fast enough, right? So as long as you're fast enough, eventually you will pick up the skins yourself as well, and hopefully for a cheaper price, so that you can flip them for some sweet, delicious looking profit. Simple as. So, right then. Well, let's find out what's going on. Is it sealed, like sealed Genesis terminal, or is it just dead hand terminal? Gotta wait. Someone's got to find it first. Sealed. Yeah, I'm too late. Yeah, 40,000 plus subscribers. Yeah. Well, let's play it smart. Considering this actually has some interesting gloves inside it, I think we could offer a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, I think I can go ahead and do this. And how much can I offer? I don't think I can offer too much. This account doesn't have that much to work with. So, all right, that's cool. Boom, done. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here. And wait, first of all, copy that. Yep. And then we're going to switch over to here. So this, and then it's not dead hand terminal. It's sealed dead hand terminal. There we go. Right, so $1 barter at least. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Right. And let's hope that works out nicely. I wasn't 100% sure what to offer. Well, I can quickly figure it out right now. So if I could just quickly look back at Genesis. Let's see how long the Genesis terminal retained its value. So Genesis, there you go, I can type it now. I don't like what they've done here. It's weird. Anyway, aside from UI that we see on the Steam market, let's just quickly confirm right now this is currently sitting here at... well, can you show it in USD? Well, first of all, euros, 25 cent euro and 29 cent USD. Cool. Right. So basically, it's that price right now, but how long did it retain its price for like the first 2 weeks? Like, how long did it stay above $1? That's what I'll find out, because I just offered like $1.20, $1.10. Right, so for the first few days, it's all right. After a week or so, it's down to like $2.50, and then after about 3 or so weeks, yeah, that's when it starts to become a bit of trouble. I think my barter was perfectly fine. I wasn't the fastest, but I was reasonably fast enough, and knowing how this usually drops off after a while, it should be okay. Although hedge, 7-day cooldown. If you're going to pick these up for a super cheap price, you better hope, those prices stay up. Oh, that could be problematic, all right? That could be problematic. Just got to hope you bought them for a cheap enough price and hope the price still retains. So, yeah. For the people that are now watching, you should probably go ahead and load up Counter-Strike whilst you can and go try and get the brand new terminal whilst you can, because let's just go see what the price is right now. It's only just become marketable, and I can confirm to you, oh, there you go. Yeah, it's now listed at $26, and the highest barter is $25. As time goes on, within the next hour, they'll probably drop off down to $10. So chat, if you have not yet done your weekly drops, go do them right now, because you could get some easy funds. Easy, easy. Go, chat, quick, go. Arms race, whatever you can, go. Right. So with that now sorted, I believe we're all right now. I believe I can also search for the Dead Hand collection, but then, you know, the UI is broken. What is going on here? Okay, it was my extensions. By the way, I use Steam Inventory Helper, and I also use Augmented Steam. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to old filters, because I hate how that looks. There we go, much better. Collection begins with D. Well, the Genesis collection, it doesn't have sealed in it. So this new collection it'll just be the Dead. Cool. So the Dead. Awesome. And yeah, all right then. So quite the faff. But yeah, that it looks like it's going to, I think we can confirm it's next Thursday. So Europeans, early in the morning, and if you're similar to American time zones, it'll be early in the morning or late. So you'll have to be prepared for such a thing. So that'll be Wednesday night going into Thursday morning. And if you're European, it'll just be Thursday morning. If you're in Asia and, you know, in the East, it'll be morning or lunchtime. Yeah, you get the idea. Cool. Hey, hold on 1 second. I made a bit of a mistake because I didn't realise in America their clocks have changed. So they've gone ahead an hour forward. And for the Europeans, well, I don't think our clocks are changing anytime soon. So that would mean, at least in the UK, it'll be 7 o'clock in the morning. All right? So if your clocks do change, Europeans, over the course of this upcoming weekend, it'll be like your time based on PDT time, right? So yeah, just look at Pacific Daylight Time. Compared to that, when it's midnight in Bellevue, Washington, yep, that's where Valve is located, that is when those skins will become marketable, okay? So that's the easiest thing to do. Just always make sure what the time zone Bellevue, Washington is in, and then, yeah, you get the idea. Cool. So just want to clarify that for Europeans, it very likely will be different. Hey, how you doing? So sorry to interject earlier, but this was quite important. Not every single country in the world does daylight saving. So just make sure you're keeping track of the time zone that Valve HQ is set in, right? So as of now, Pacific Daylight Time. And I don't think that'll change over the course of a week. Cool. Right. So you now have 7 days to prepare. 7 days to get all the links nice and ready. So if I could just quickly, lovely. I'm going to help you out. Or rather, csgoskins.gg will help you out. I've been looking at this like for the past few years, and well, it puts it in a lovely display. Most importantly, it doesn't try and get you gambling. And you'll notice, oh well, they've already got the skins. Yes, they do. And to my surprise, I didn't see that earlier. Well, that's a very nice looking Glock. So, how might you get all the links ready? Well, over the course of the next 7 days, if you actually click to see the skins, not only would you be able to look at all of them based on their wares, it will also tell you when they actually become marketable. So you don't have to go through the effort and trying to figure out what time the skins are going to be available based on your time zone. csgoskins.gg will tell you. Awesome. So yeah, if you ever forget, just go on here, click the skins, it'll tell you right there. Right, now what we want to do is go ahead and just quickly show you how to get all the tabs. So as you can see, I'm just in standard factory new. If I click on Steam, boom, it'll give me the link. Now, if I also want to go ahead and get like minimal wear, or you know what, Stack Track factory new, well, just click that, wait a second, on Steam, boom, Stack Track Glock fully tuned factory new. And then over to here, what we just did a second ago, standard factory new. Simple as. So yeah, it might take a bit of an effort, but if you truly cared, and if you get those barders nice and, you know, make some sweet, delicious profit at the end of the day, you got to put the effort in. So go get all the barders you care about, get them all nice and ready, make sure you got yourself like reasonably prepared, make sure it's easy to navigate. Maybe you don't care about mil specs, fair enough, move on from there. Maybe you only care about restricted and upwards, that's all cool. Maybe you only care about the gloves. Well, I'll tell you what, CSGO Skins does appear to already have them already like available to look at and whatnot. So I could then go ahead and look at violet beadwork. So I think I just click you. Yep. I'm not sure if every single wear is available for all the gloves, but if you really care, maybe just do that just in case. And remember, there's only a certain amount of time until it's midnight based on where Valve is. So during that small period of time, you better hope that nearly everything has actually been opened, or at least offered, because of course it's a terminal. So we referenced it earlier. Considering the New York trial that's kind of getting sorted, you know, Valve's being sued, you might notice that another normal case appears to have been removed. It seems to be a recall case, and we have a brand new terminal. Looks like old cases are slowly being phased out, and terminals are being implemented. And of course, with this being the let me go over to here. There you go. With this being the first terminal to actually have gloves and knives and whatnot. Well, I mean, the first of many. Let's go with that. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure the next one would have knives, right? It's literally sitting there at $30. It might take a while for prices for certain skins to actually like go down. But if you've actually seen the prices that some of the skins have been offered to people, you might be surprised. So you also might want to go through the effort of seeing what people are posting currently online. Yep, if I could just go full screen right now, if I could just show you all of this, over 300,000 buy orders. But don't forget, within the first like few seconds, 40,000 instantly appeared. You know what? That's nice to see. It will take a while for that to go all the way down, and maybe my $1 plus buy order will actually succeed, and hopefully I can flip it. Or maybe within the first 24 hours, maybe it'll go down. So yeah, it depends when the drops refresh. You get the idea. Cool, cool, cool. But the fact that this actually has something worth chasing after, I guess you could say, I'm sure this will retain its value a whole lot better compared to the Genesis terminal. Right, so questioning now, what prices are these skins going to sell for? And just to repeat, it doesn't show the Glock. Oh, there it is. I must have skipped it too quickly. I didn't even bother to look at you. I'm so sorry, Glock. You are impressive, and I feel like a lot more people would rather chase after you compared to the AWP. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my taste is just different. Complain at me in the comment section. But yes, look at all the gloves, look at all the designs. But what prices are we seeing? Let's now switch over to here. The people in my chat, they've been looking at other streams. I'm also in the CSGO Market Forum Discord. People taking screenshots with the prices that are being offered. So based on what we're looking at here, is that pounds? So sports gloves, Blaze, field tested, £172. That's got to be equal to about $230, $250, $250. Yeah, okay, that seems about all right. But a straight price of that for some gloves? Well, they're new, so maybe for a while they're going to be fairly cheaper anyway. But of course, the terminal also costs $30. So what prices are these going to be listed on the Steam market for? That's something we'll have to question. There's the brand new AWP, $72 for a well-worn. That's quite high. I would imagine it would be lower than that on the Steam market, but initially, yeah, okay. Well, there's the Glock, and that's in Uruguayan dollars. So 5,126 Uruguayan dollars. How much is that in regular American dollars then? Well, let's go ahead and find out, because I actually tested this out earlier. So it's about 125 USD. So for a full, field tested covert Glock right there, $125. But we just saw gloves selling for about $250. Ha! So this is gonna be it's gonna be a bit weird. The gloves appear to be fairly cheap, but the coverts seem to be quite highly priced. I don't think many people will be doing trade ups to the gloves. Maybe. I mean, we'll see which ones are actually valuable. And as time goes on, maybe they only go up in price. So we've actually got a tweet from this Chase, and well, look at that. Ultra-violent field tested, 247. To be honest with you, I'm quite surprised with the prices. But then again, it might list them at a cheaper price, and then on third-party sites, they might go up for a higher price, you know? So maybe these will start to slowly go up in price now. The offered prices might start to go higher and higher because people just keep accepting them over and over and over again. It's going to be pretty interesting. Honestly, terminals are pretty interesting like that. So we'll see how this progresses, and this is just the way the things are from here on now. And yeah, they do look very nice. Props to you, good sir. You are very lucky, but can't help but sit here and say I'm not envious. I mean, well, I am envious, is what I would say. I think I screwed that up. Anyway, move on. Hello, Tim. Right, so that's the factory new Crane Flight standard factory new classified skin. That's a nice looking skin, and that looks like you could do a lot of interesting crafts on it. So whilst you can still trade these up, well, the factory new classified AK was only about $44, but if they keep being accepted, the price will slowly go up. Now, with all due respect, you also had to spend $30 to get the terminal, so it's going to be fun trying to figure out prices for these. Maybe just simply offering $25 for it should be okay. Probably. Yeah, you've got time to figure this out, but you might have to do a little bit of research. And then over to here, yeah, someone got that. Awesome. So, yeah, people are starting to enjoy themselves. I think I'm getting some more messages thrown at me. What weird things are being shown? Wow. Okay, so this is the AWP. 57 euros. Is that factory new? It's well worn. Yeah, that seems a bit cheap. I think that's about 70 USD. And then over to here, we got this AK. Thank you, Will Donald. Well worn. What? It's only 8 euros. That's about like, maybe about close to $10 for a well worn version of the AK. Yeah. Go put a little bit of effort in. Go see what people are receiving in terms of the offers. And again, if that was to be accepted, surely it'll start going up in price. So if you're concerned, maybe just lowball it with the buy orders. You've got time to figure out what you want to do. Perhaps first of all, you need to figure out what you can actually offer. If I could just quickly show you this. So if I go over to my account over to here, ta-da! If I actually make sure I've got my extensions on, so I have Steam Inventory Helper to help me out here, you might notice I have a lot of buy orders. A lot of buy orders. An obscene amount. TF2, Rust, Counter-Strike. There's plenty of things right there. But if I could just quickly switch this on. Currently right now I have £1,616. And you might notice, hang on a minute. It added it all up together. £16,160 in total is what all of these buy orders, and you know, because like I'm requesting 4 of these, but like £16.66. Do you understand? All of that added together. So I think I can't do any more buy orders now. But if I actually max out my account, which I'm fully capable of doing, well, £1,700 is my absolute maximum. I could probably max it out just in time for the buy orders and try and do as many buy orders as I can. And once I've completely filled it up, it's exhausted. I won't be able to do anything else with it anymore. If you don't fully understand how this all works, well, hop over to my YouTube. Let's go. The very first video Hedge ever made quite literally talks about the mechanics with the Steam market. So if I go to oldest, boom, Steam community market, buy orders, and how to profit from them. What you need to learn about is buy order bottlenecks. Do you actually remember all the chapters? Kinda, it's all there. So buy order bottlenecks, it will help you understand like how to improve your situation, how to figure out how much you can actually offer. Super helpful, okay? Super helpful. And you do have time. You have no excuse. So if I were to just quickly show all of my accounts, I'm always keeping track of how much funds I have in the accounts and how much buy orders I currently have in them. I need to update this. I do. But just having a little notepad, just keeping track of everything you have, you get the idea. So it's helpful. Right, so that's it. I've informed you of the details. Next week, all the skins become marketable. And, well, you've got to keep your eyes open. Got to keep an ear out, because isn't there a brand new batch of skins on the horizon? Valve apparently was asking about more Egyptian, ancient Egyptian themed skins. So I think we might have a brand new collection on the horizon. And I think I've got another message on the way. So, yeah. Come on, Wall Donald. What new thing? Is there any new pictures? He stopped. All right, cool. We do have one more. Right. Oh, wow. Minimal wear, Galligator, €4. About maybe close to $5. Not bad. So maybe for that, I'd probably offer like $1.50, $2. Yeah, I could do that. But if they keep getting bought or if they keep getting declined, you know how it is. So, all right, cool. We've learned things today. Thank you very much for watching me. And if you want to learn a little bit more in regards to like Counter-Strike and preparing for like majors and doing barders, like over here, playlists. Not only does Hedge have like videos talking about CS barders, but he also has like playlists talking about preparing for majors. Now, some of the things might have changed over time, true, but you can see how I've like engaged doing barders with brand new cases and all of that. Look, there you go, CS2 Genesis collection skin barders. So we've gone through this routine before. We've just got to wait a week. So yeah, I guess I have a brand new video much like this. Genesis collection appears, but when marketable. Wow. I think we kind of explained it in that video, didn't we? Right, cool. So, catch you later. See you, goodbye.